EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. They do it big here in Houston, and a second ago it was a Texas-sized welcome for their hometown guys. They're fired up and ready to go as they get set to match up with the Carolina Panthers. Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in week 3. A fairly short kick from the 14, and out a little across the 25 to the 27. Able to avoid him. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a run with McCaffrey. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of 1st downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And they'll need the 39 here for a 1st. This is 3rd down. Now Newton. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So the completion there, and CD, as we know, trying to defend against an NFL quarterback, that's one thing. Trying to defend against a mobile NFL quarterback, that's quite another. What's the plan here defensively?
Well, the pass rush has to still try and get to him, especially the guys on the edge, but they're going to go maybe a count slower, right? They want to make sure they don't get too far upfield where he steps up and takes off through a lane. The same is true for those interior guys as well. So you got to change it up with him. Try and keep him hemmed into the pocket, and occasionally you throw a spy on it. A fast linebacker or one of your extra defensive backs who can dance with him a little bit if he takes off and runs.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Off play action. Newton. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
And oftentimes we think about statement drives in the second halves of games, especially in the fourth quarter. But here, it's happening early, a definite statement. They've held on to the ball for a healthy portion of this first quarter already. And now after that completion, they're set up first and goal.
Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal? Sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Gonzalez's kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Watson, he fakes to Johnson and now looks to throw. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. They'll run for the first time with Johnson, and he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's second and 2.
Set up. Stick around because I think he was really trying to fuck with him and type shit. After that bitch. But I don't know, the way that dude was set up, it was too sweet, huh?
Watson a give. This is Johnson. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with third down looming. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to fourth down. On the option, they go with Johnson. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 4th and inches in plus territory. That seemed like a prime spot to go for.
It certainly did, and there's so many things that go into it. Are you too far away for a field goal, but not far away to punt it? Do you just feel like your offense is better? I just think in today's NFL, offense feels like it has to take care of the football, has to keep the ball, because scoring is up. You better maximize every possession. You trust your offense more than you trust your defense in today's league.
We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
Boy, a lot of moving parts on this play, but what a nice design to leak the running back out to the left and send him down the field. And a good job spotting him and hitting him for a big play.
A handoff to Johnson on the option.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
They go option right on 2nd and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Deshaun Watson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans have taken the lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Here's Richie James on the return. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Texans are going to take possession here at their own 33.
What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well, and they took the shot down.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Houston. Hard to believe that arm strength was a knock on Deshaun Watson coming out of Clemson, but he showed what he's got there.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And a fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 42. Looking to throw. Newton. Escaping the pressure right. Looking for Marshall, but it's intercepted.
Snags it for the pick. And the Texans are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Now a handoff, Johnson.
And he's going to have a first down on a gain of about 10, and that'll take us
Keep playing our
to
back
the 2-minute
against this.
warning.
He makes anybody come behind him.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, Frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Watson's throw there into the hands of Ross. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Oh, it's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage. Coverage was awfully tight there on third down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
Fairbairn able to put this one through.
You saw somebody?
That will make this now a 15-point advantage. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
Here's James.
You saw that?
And a good effort on the return there.
Watch
Gets
him,
him across the 30,
a
up to the
teammate that was uphill.
33. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one. When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press.
Niggas be thinking niggas will come lay down to them because they're the superior team or something. Niggas out there better
The
record.
ball's out, fumble near midfield. And the Texans scoop it. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. And partner, I know hindsight's always 20/20, but man, just in general, those laterals, they can be so risky, and we see the risk that can be involved right there.
And you just have to know, and we've seen it because we've been in a lot of practices. It's not something that's practiced very often. You know, in that situation, you don't see guys really working on it. Maybe like we're bringing the rugby guys in to help us with tackling, maybe we ask them to help us with the laterals as well and make that a better play. That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to happen.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
You don't got the kill? Got him.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
These two clubs ran into their final halftime adjustments. It's just about time to get back out for the call of the second half. We go back out to Houston.
Yeah, we can move. We can move from right here. Pose like a motherfucker.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Another load up?
Yeah, we can get another load up. I'll get my moment up.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And Charles, they got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them.
You don't have to come.
Nigga by me, Nat. Nigga by me. You running around.
Yeah.
Here's Johnson again on second down. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 63 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because
man, you ain't even hit the nigga, man.
At their
pace. No, I ain't.
This is ball control, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Then that bitch switched to the shot.
A little touch pass on the jet sweep.
Able to slither by. He's still on his feet. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Boy, Ned. I thought you were about to let that nigga point you down, did not say?
Now it's first and 10.
I got a kill. He ain't never even shoot me. I got a shot on him, done the quick night.
They'll hand it off now. Johnson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Fuck, Ned. I have sold you out, son.
Here's Watson.
About to go in the circle, try to lose.
Deep downfield for
Ross.
Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going. Looking for the end zone. They got a little bit too greedy.
This is the highest point, but you said maybe they got out of here.
Taken down for a loss back at the 3. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. We often, with Cam Newton, talk a lot about his legs. Don't forget about that arm.
He can throw it on a rope. He can loft it. He's got the touch that's been developed throughout his career. But the big part about just watching him throw it seems almost effortless.
Newton on first down.
Dancing
to his left. And he will find the rookie from LSU, Terrace Marshall. And they're able to get this one across the 35. On first down, it's Newton. Steps away to his left. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And the Texans scoop it. And the return here will go to the 31-yard.
We elite. Yeah.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
They said that before time, man.
They try the left side with Johnson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Yeah, Cincinnati playing bad. I don't know.
Here's Johnson again on 2nd down. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. So 3rd and 2, and I count 6 defensive backs out there. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. The busy night continues for Johnson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 87 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Back now in Houston. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. It's the Texans in control of the football and leading this game as well as we start the 4th. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Here's Watson. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And the Panthers are right back in this football game.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Now it's the backup Darnold. And that's complete to the right side. It's Marshall. And a healthy gain of 8 here. They double their workspace out to the 16. A play fake, and it's Darnold.
Never thought I'd see a D. It doesn't matter.
And he'll be out of bounds
Got
at
a
the
level
25-yard line.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
Get it. What you say?
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A shotgun snap for Darnold.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I couldn't hear nothing you were saying that for.
8 yards on the first
Yes, sir.
completion.
You got them with the nigga that he left Verizon and went to Sprint. Nah, they don't even got no Sprint.
And it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his
team
first
moved.
read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target,
He don't got no more Sprint. He don't got no more Sprint.
3rd and 2, Darnold. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I'm the one of them.
has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers
Yeah, that
blanking
is.
both attempts.
Money is powerful,
This
that
time
boy.
on 3rd down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down.
That boy went from the better cell service to the
Let's see
worst.
how this plays
Sprint was
out.
horrible, son.
4th down, and for Darnold, it's desperation
Sprint was
time.
horrible, son.
And Marshall's got it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. To the air again, Darnold.
Son, I got that bumble and a white bottle, son.
I ain't fucking with that no more.
Right sideline. And now another turnover as
I ain't
this
fucking with that bamboo no more. I ain't fucking with that since that birthday party.
He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
And brought down, but not before reaching
Hey,
the
bro.
25.
Hey, bro.
102 yards on
What
the
the
ground.
fuck I look
now
like
as
to you?
he's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. On first down, it's Watson. He's got the hook up with Conley. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second
Hey,
down.
kiss
If they
my
want to take
ass,
another
huh?
shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he's got this to the
Wasn't bad deal.
being taken down.
Let's
A
do that
big
in.
play that time through the air. 30 yards. So
My
it's
game shot.
Texans football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. And Watson's going to throw it here. Escaping the pressure right. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. I saw that lane start to develop. Boom. He took advantage of it. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them.
They would kill me with a helicopter.
Big run, a first down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They'll try the air now with Watson. Buying time to his left. Open man is Cooks. He's got it. Touchdown, Texans. Brandon Cooks. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Texans look like they're going to get back. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Taylor hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Fuck. Nigga gotta tell a nigga that shit,
man. Picked up around the 27. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Off of play action, Darnold. He finds Kalen Ballage, his running back. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey.